Welcome to Arts at a Distance with Miss Noelle. I am the Arts Education Consultant with Merced County Office of Education. Thank you for joining us on this Music Monday. We're so excited to get our week started with you. Now, what we're going to talk about today is the concept of piggyback songs, which are songs with new lyrics written to tunes that we already know, usually simple children's songs, right? So we're going to go through some of the songs we know, one in particular, and write some new lyrics that may more pertain to you. It means we're going to get to practice rhyming and writing our own verses, which is going to be super cool. But before we do any of that, we have to warm up our voices a little bit, right? So stand up with me if you possibly can. And what I want you to do is I want you to repeat after me, okay? I'm going to sing some notes on the scale with some words, and I'd like you to repeat the words as well as the note that I sing. Are you ready? Okay. Stand with your knees right above your ankles, your feet right about shoulder width apart, and what you're going to sing is this. So, mi, do. Excellent. Can you try that again? So, mi, do. Let's go the opposite way. Do, mi, so. Again. Do, mi, so. Let's mix it up a little. Ready? So, so, mi. Again. So, so, mi. Ready? A different one. So, so, do. Good. Again. So, so, do. Well done. Give yourselves a round of applause. Awesome. We're going to put our hand at the top of our head, and on a K sound, like the word key, we're going to go from the top to the bottom of our vocal range, kind of like a roller coaster, and then reset the roller coaster. Ready? Excuse me. 1, 2, 3. Key! Thank you. Now, as I've explained in the past, I'm going to say it again. I have a tendency to see these following things in students that I teach. One of them is that if you are a girl, you tend to go, key, and then you stop right here. We don't need that. I want to hear your full range. Now, if you're a boy, you tend to start right around here. Key. You have a high range too, and now is the time for me to hear it, okay? Again, as high and as low as you can possibly go, and try and make it as smooth a transition as you can in the meantime. Ready? 1, 2, 3, key! Thank you. As we sing a song together, the reason we do this in the beginning of class is not just to all be on the same page in terms of how warm our voice is, but I like to do it because singing with another person literally synchronizes heartbeats, right? So this is you drawing into my experience and actually getting literally on the same beat as me, okay? So we're gonna sing a song called Belle Mamba, and it's pretty simple. You can follow me, or you can wait through the first time, and then we'll repeat it, and you can sing with me on the repetition. Ready? Belle Mamba, yay. Belle Mamba, yay. Belle Mamba, Belle Mamba, Belle Mamba, Belle Mamba, Belle Mamba, Belle Mamba, yay. Good, do you think you can do that with me? Ready? Belle Mamba, yay. Belle Mamba, yay. Belle Mamba, Belle Mamba, Belle Mamba, Belle Mamba, Belle Mamba, yay. Thank you. How do you feel? How do you feel? Good, I'm glad, and I hope that you feel good. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about the idea of piggyback songs. Like I said, they are songs that you already know, but you're just rewriting the words to, okay? So I've done this my entire life. In fact, I think a lot of grown-ups that you know probably have. They've done this for a very long time without even knowing they were doing it. I just thought it was a fun thing to do for my kids, right? Instead of singing Wheels on the Bus, we're gonna sing the meal on my plate, right? The meal on my plate tastes very good, very good, very good, whatever it's gonna be. And it's a simple and easy way to kind of grab kids and get them involved and engaged in whatever it is you're working on or doing. However, there is a name for it. And while practicing doing it, we actually are doing stuff like working on rhyming words and vocabulary. We are working on sentence structure because there's a certain number of syllables that you should be filling in order to make it work really well. And so that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna give you 2 examples, both of which I like, and but some you might be drawn to more than the other. And then I have a challenge for you, which is to go out and do this yourself in your world, in your life. I know you've got a little bit of time during the day. Now is a good time to kind of experiment with some songwriting principles, okay? So I have right over here 2 examples that are both sung to the tune of Old MacDonald, okay? Now, we all know Old MacDonald, but just for the record, we'll sing it one time just to make sure we all know it. Ready? Can you sing with me? 5, 6, 7, go. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O. With a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Nice and simple, right? We all know this song. I realized once I had started it that I forgot to pick an animal, so I'm glad the cow was right there in my brain. But you can also sing it with a chicken, or you can sing it with a horse, or you can sing it with a goat or a pig. You can sing it with literally any potential animal that you would find on a farm, or that you can't find on a farm. So let's pretend instead like we have different lyrics, and those lyrics are specifically things that your grown-up might tell you to do. Instead of Old MacDonald, we're going to say, my grown-up, and we're going to say, my grown-up said to. We have 3 syllables to fill there. What might a grown-up tell us? My grown-up said to eat your lunch, E-I-E-I-O. Pretty simple. We could use eat your lunch, we could use any other directive. I like to think of it as a verb, the word your, and then the noun that we're talking about. Eat your lunch, do your chores, clean your room, right? Anything like that. And I think this is something we can identify with now in particular because we're around our grown-ups a lot. And I think we're all kind of experiencing maybe getting in each other's space a little bit more than we would usually do. So I think some more directives from us to them and from them to us are generally speaking popping out. So that's okay, let's sing about it. My grown-up said to eat your lunch, E-I-E-I-O. Now, I'm going to pretend like we're gonna make it a little mischievous, right? And say, instead I, and then fill with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Instead I, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 syllables to fill about what you did that was not eating your lunch, right? Let's see what we've got. Instead I played around a bunch, E-I-E-I-O. Oh man, so we've rhymed the word lunch with bunch and we've filled it with 5 syllables. 3 syllables at first, 5 syllables in the second. My grown-up said to eat my lunch, E-I-E-I-O. Instead I played around a bunch, E-I-E-I-O. What sound would we make when we're playing around? What about just a standard ha? With a ha-ha here and a ha-ha there. Here a ha, there a ha, everywhere a ha-ha. And now we get to kind of wing it at the end. My grown-up said to eat my lunch, but instead I played. Oops, that's just the way it goes, right? So that's one option, is the starting off that second part of the song with instead I. That's your first 3 syllables, and then you've got 5 syllables to fill. But I honestly want to give another example because I know that I was the kind of kid who would literally not enjoy singing about not doing something right. I know other children who are this way too. Yes, it is a song. Yes, it is fiction. But I don't like the idea of being told to do something and then not doing it. It makes me nervous. So I'm not interested in providing only that option. I'm interested in providing another option as well. Let's go with this other example, which is, my grown-up said to clean your room, E-I-E-I-O. Now we're gonna rhyme room, but instead of starting with instead I, we're going to use the words and so I, which means that you weren't being mischievous, you weren't being mischievous, you were going along with what it is they wanted to do. You were acquiescing to their demands. My grown-up said to clean your room, E-I-E-I-O, and so I swept it with a broom, E-I-E-I-O. Again, we've got broom, which rhymes with room, so we've practiced that aspect of the songwriting. And we have filled 5 syllables just the same way we did with the other one, but this time we've filled it in a positive light with something that we did that they had asked us to do, as opposed to what we did that they didn't ask us to do. So now the sound we're gonna make when we sing through it this time is swish, swish for sweeping, right? My grown-up said to clean your room, E-I-E-I-O, and so I swept it with a broom, E-I-E-I-O. With a swish, swish here and a swish, swish there, here a swish, there a swish, everywhere a swish, swish. Grown-up said to clean my room, so I swept it up. There you go, right? Remember how I said you're kind of winging it at the end? You can say, so I swept all day. You can say, and so I cleaned up. You can say any number of things at the end there, right? There's no reason to rhyme. There's no reason to go at certain continue certain phraseology. It's just about making sure you get the point across. That's all I care about. Okay, we're gonna go back to the beginning of this and we're going to sing both versions all together just because we can. Why not do a little sing-along to end our day, right? So we're gonna start with Eat Your Lunch and then go into Played Around a Bunch, then go into Clean Your Room and Swept It with a Broom, okay? Now, you're gonna just go ahead and sing with me. I'd love to see you dance as well and be part of the movement that we're doing to warm up our brains before we start our academics for the day. Ready? So here we are, 5, 6, 7, 8. My grown-up said to eat your lunch, E-I-E-I-O. But instead I played around a bunch, E-I-E-I-O. With a ha-ha here and a ha-ha there, here a ha, there a ha, everywhere a ha-ha. Grown-up said to eat your lunch, but instead I played. My grown-up said to clean your room, E-I-E-I-O. And so I swept it with a broom, E-I-E-I-O. With a swish, swish here and a swish, swish there. Here a swish, there a swish, everywhere a swish, swish. My grown-up said to clean your room, so I swept it up. Thank you. I hope that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Okay. Before we go today, I always like to end by once again singing together because that, again, connects us and grounds us a little bit. So let's close our eyes for a second and take a deep breath and let it out. We should be using our good breathing technique where when we breathe in, we see our belly expand. When we breathe out, we see it contract. Ready? One more time, deep breath. And let it out. Very nice. I'm gonna sing a song for you, and I would like you to repeat those phrases back to me while we learn them. It's a song that I like to sing in when we have a big group together. Ready? Oh, how lovely is the evening, is the evening. Can you sing that? Follow me. Oh, how lovely is the evening, is the evening. When the bells are sweetly ringing, sweetly ringing. When the bells are sweetly ringing, sweetly ringing. Ding dong, ding dong, ding. Ding dong, ding dong, ding. So you just practiced a whole different meter, as well as learning a song with me very quickly. We got on the same rhythmic heartbeat, which is wonderful. I can't wait to talk to you all about that other meter when I see you next Monday. Thank you for joining me for Arts at a Distance. My name is Miss Noelle. You can find us at mcoe.org/distance learning. The only things I ask you to do are these. Stay safe, be happy, and make art. Bye.